Walk out too. KDB's about to walk out too. Yes, guys, we're back in the building. I'm gonna start a poll to see who you guys are supporting in this one. Because I don't know who to support. All I see right now is all eyes are on Kevin De Bruyne because it's KDB's last Manchester derby. It was just announced a few days ago that Kevin De Bruyne is leaving Man City after 10 years this summer. So this is officially his last ever Manchester derby, and he's going to want to show up. So, yeah, this should be an interesting one, you guys. It should be an interesting one. Make one say no. Yeah, that's what I mean, because I can't support one. What am I supposed to say? I can't support one. Hold on. All right, guys, I just started a poll to see who you guys are going to be supporting, okay? I started a poll. So, who do you support? Man United, Man City, or neither? I'm definitely going for the neither option. That's for sure. That's just me, at least. But you see, this shows how reactionary some fans are, where one of the top comments is Diaz needs to start over Gakpo for the rest of the season. Genuinely, like 4 games ago, people were saying Lucho should never play for us again. He's not good enough for Liverpool. We should sell him. And then 3 games later, people are saying Lucho should be starting every game and Gakpo shouldn't play. It just shows, like, bro, I can't believe how reactionary some people are. That's all I gotta say. After losses, especially, obviously. Clayton says, I can't believe that Daniel Sturridge made his debut versus Mansfield Town in the FA Cup in 2013. Yeah, that's the game I was referring to. That's it. Ultimate Football says, I'm going for Man United because if United wins, Chelsea will still be in 4th. Ah, that makes sense. Let's see, though. Initially, 150 of you guys have voted. 42% say neither, that you're supporting neither, which doesn't surprise me, honestly. That was a difficult spell of 14 minutes. Apart from that, it was mostly due to our errors. Hoyland is starting up top for United. I thought it would be Zirkzee. Dorgu, Garnacho Fernandez. Connor Bradley. What's up, King W? Nice to see you in the building. All I care about is that my Egyptian brother Marmoush scores, says Hexaballs. Hey, Elena. Look, Marmoush. Marmoush is getting ready. Marmoush is getting ready. Marmoush is getting ready. Kevin De Bruyne is captaining City as well in this last Manchester derby for him. United is going to get the game kicked off. I kind of want United to win because it would be funny to see City not get Champions League football, says Tom. Bruno gets the game kicked off, you guys. I want your score predictions. Now that the game is officially kicked off, I'm going to bring in as well the ball movement. But, yeah, you guys, what are your score predictions? I'm going for a 2-2 draw. I'm hoping we see lots of goals. Lots of goals. Lots of drama. I'm bringing the crowd noise, by the way. Listen to the atmosphere. United! Threw on goal already! Is that a pen? Penalty! Oh, no, no, no. It's a free kick. Oh my god, see, United are already bringing the... Bro, I thought that was a penalty. Garnacho was brought down by Ruben Diaz, I think it was. He was brought down by Ruben Diaz. Look at this. Bro. Oh my, there's already drama in this one. Oh my, there's already drama. Free kick just outside the box for United. Bro. No, it's a yellow. It's a yellow, but wow. Wow. United nearly scored there, or nearly at least get a penalty even, in just the opening, what was that? Within the opening minute of the game. That's crazy, bro. Bruno's going to take it as well, guys. We know he's a set piece specialist. Oh, blocked by the wall. Blocked by the wall. It's going to be a corner, guys. United are starting the game with some fire here. United are starting the game with some fire. And the United fans are getting hyped about Bruno. The United fans are getting hyped about Bruno. Bro, it's a crazy start to the game. Crazy. Crazy start. This will be a heated match. I think both teams are just going to go for it. That's why I have a feeling. That's why I have a good feeling. Who do I think will win the Ballon d'Or? Either Mbappe or Rafinha. It depends on who wins the Champions League or La Liga. One of the two. Big up, Sonny. Thank you for the support as always. Who says, told you I would be here. It's a shame both can't lose. I would definitely rather see City win. I hate United with a passion, so I'm now supporting City. Let's see. Over 400 of you guys have voted in the poll. Let me check if the majority of you guys still prefer City over United. Let's check the results. I know probably a majority will say neither, like me, but let's just have a look here. Oh no, more are going with United than City, Sonny. Look. 28% are going with Man United, 21% City, 50% say neither. Damn. Leo, who do we want to win? That's what I was just saying. I think we want a really entertaining draw. Yeah, Garvid, it wasn't good. We're still top absolute term. If I were root for anyone, it would be United though, says LR. To be fair though, in this game, I know it's about pride because it is the Manchester Derby. United don't really have anything to play for in the Premier League anymore because of the fact that they're in freaking 14th place. Whereas City, this game is actually really important for City because this is like they're fighting for a Champions League position. You know what I mean? So I'm interested to see the dynamics of the game because obviously it's pride for United and they can spoil the party for their rival. But at the end of the day, this game is a lot more important than City, for City. Because United can qualify for Europe through the Europa League, you know, and they'll believe that. I think they'll believe they can win the Europa League. So it's just water. I'm almost done with the 1.5 liters. That's why I'm gonna have to pee soon. Oh yes, oh McDunn, the Irish legend. Leo, although we lost that game, we're still 11 points clear of the Reds wave. That's the perspective we gotta keep in mind because it feels frustrating to lose always, you know. At least we're not in 14th. Saka fan, nice to see you in the building. I know you're upset about the loss, but don't worry, bro. Win a few games, then this title is yours. Saka fan, we're gonna, you know, on Tuesday night, I'm gonna have a friend of mine, Max, who is an Arsenal fan. So we're gonna do a watch along for the Real Madrid Arsenal game, and I'm gonna be watching with the Arsenal friends. So it's probably gonna be more supporting Arsenal, I guess. But yeah, nah, if you just keep perspective, that loss doesn't hurt as much as you'd think it would. You know, you just gotta keep perspective, which is not always easy. We have only 7 games to go this season, by the way. It's crazy. Only 7 left to go. Have you ever been to Manchester Derby? No, I haven't. But I have been to Old Trafford for a Man United Liverpool game before. Big up Sonny, who says, where's questionable 11 LFC at? We're still beefing after he put me in a timeout. Yeah, questionable 11 LFC, are you in the building right now? Or maybe he's hiding. Maybe he's hiding, Sonny. That's possible. Yeah, on YouTube, Norbert. For me, it feels like the league just started. 7 games left. Time flies. That's what I mean. It's really strange. Really, really strange. Big up Irish lad in the building. Is City going to make... Oh, no, they're just warming up. I thought City was going to make a change already. Oh, yeah, it looks like Foden might not be able to continue, you guys. So either Savinho's going to come on or Doku, I think, probably in his place. Yeah. Yeah, just memes. Exactly. Oh, there's questionable 11 LFC, who says, I thought it wasn't when I timed out Sonny. I thought he had the membership. My bad. Tu penses quoi? Not good enough, Mohamed. Mais il a quand même été notre meilleur joueur de la saison. Both Virgil and Mohamed Salah have been 2 of Liverpool's best players this season, with probably Gravenberch, so it's hard to be too harsh on them. Because we are 11 points clear at the top of the league at the end of the day. We are. You know what I mean? Big up Veggies in the building. So Liverpool can become champions early if Liverpool wins the next 3 games. Muiz, we have to win our next 4. But it could be 3 if Arsenal drop more points. So it's also dependent on Arsenal's results. You know what I mean? Back for beef. Yes, Iran, I'm half from France. But yeah, that's where I live right now. Wait, I want to see what else he said post-match. Conceding 3 goals within standards of the... More... And people, by the way... Some people were against signing Ryan Cherki, and then they're saying we need creativity. So that's another thing I don't understand. Big up Lamine. Leo, shame about that game. Thought we should have won. I mean, we did have... We did bring much better energy in the second half. We brought much better energy, and we were that close to equalizing. Like that Harvey chance when he hit the crossbar. It ended up being about the smallest of those margins. Of course, Saran. Thank you for the support. Questionable 11 LC, God quiet, yeah. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna pee. Hey, Leo. Trolling Arsenal, they still won't catch. Yeah, James. I think most of us are keeping cool, calm. Damn, bro. It's actually so sunny, I can't even open the window. It's so sunny. I can't even open the window. That's how sunny it is here. I'll sing the diss myself. What's Garnacho? That was a great touch from Dalot. And then the cross. Chance there. Decent chance there for United. They almost scored. Almost. Leo, who's your favorite? Stevie G. Right here. The Reds wave from image licensing that I pay for. Otherwise, just looking around for a long while. Oh, man, we were so close. Would you guys agree, though, that after 20 minutes, United have actually looked better after 20 minutes? In terms of chances they've created? What do you think of Do It, bro? He is a gem. It's only his first season for PSG, and he's already sensational. I'm just sad that Liverpool did go for him this summer, because I remember when we were linked with him. But man, he's a baller. He's one of the biggest gems for the future, no doubt about it. Thank you, Sharon. Oh, KDB. Oh, Harry Maguire sweeps it. Big up, Sonny. Thank you for that really kind super chat. Who says, Leo, is it bad I have a Real Madrid shirt with Mbappe on the back? I think I might be becoming a Madrid fan. Would like to go to the Bernabeu with my girlfriend. I'll always be a red, though. Sonny, you're worrying me there. You're really... You're worrying me there. Oh, got nachos in the box. Oh, it's cleared. You're worrying me there, Sonny. I think it's... I think it's bad. I think it's bad just because I personally see Real Madrid as a rival in Europe, as our biggest rival in Europe when we're in Europe. So, yeah, I can't lie, Sonny. I can't lie. So on Tuesday night, Sonny, are you going to be supporting Real Madrid over Arsenal? It's not, but the Reds wave, it's not one website. It's different ones. Honestly, Saran, I would say Gravenberg's been our top 3, but for me, our top 2 players of the season are Salah and Van Dijk. That's my top 2, and then Gravenberg is 3rd. When I look at the whole season, bro, imagine KDB scores in this one. Yo, Saki Master. Saki Master says, it helps when your sibling is a rival fan. That way, I took my anger out on them. Anyway, hi. Who's your sibling support, Saki Master? Sonny is doing a Trent. Yeah, Damizzi says Sonny's doing a Trent. Gotta be Real over Arsenal. I hate Arsenal. Damn. I can't support Real Madrid. Yo, Elena, what's good? Nice to see you. Thank you, Adam. Did you see the Thomas Müller news? Yeah, I saw that he's going to be leaving Bayern. After all that time, he's going to be leaving Bayern. For me, I'd have to put Mohamed Salah has been our best player this season. 2nd, Van Dijk, and 3rd, Gravenberg. That's how I would rank it. Fulham, let's just say, got heated and ugly. Wait, Saki Master, why does your sibling support Fulham? I didn't expect that. Oh God, Sonny says I think my girl likes Real Madrid. Don't even. That makes it even worse, Sonny, because that must mean she sees pics of Jude or or likes, I don't know. Sonny, I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. Shout out to you, Paul Dodd. Did you see the Hummels news? Yeah, I saw he's retiring. It's crazy. Bro, United are literally looking more dangerous when they attack. They actually look sharp. Oh, but the final shot though really isn't great. Sonny says Jude is pretty hot though. Oh God, that's not what I want to hear. I mean, he's obviously handsome. There's no doubt about that. Thank you for Tufi. It's because of the League Cup run they had last season. That's all I've been told as to... That's crazy. Because of the League Cup run Fulham had last season, your sibling supports Fulham. That's crazy. Football guy, Barcelona. Sunday LFC, big up. Who's been a community support member for 11 months, so nearly a year. Big up, Sunday LFC. Who says, unfortunate loss, it's fine. We'll bounce back. Absolutely. And our next game, who are we playing up next again? Why am I blinking now? Up next, we play... Oh, West Ham at home. Yeah, that's the... Playing back at Anfield is exactly what we need to bounce back. Oh, bro, United is actually looking a lot more dangerous than City are. United. I still believe, Leo, we were still tired after the derby. I know, but Saki Master, then if the players are tired, they're physically and mentally tired, then we have quality on the bench. We can make some changes. I'm not saying change like 8 players in the lineup. That's obviously way too much. I'm saying start a Harvey, start a Chiesa. Make some changes. Like the only position that we changed from the derby was Cody Gakpo coming in for Lucho. So I think there's space to make a few changes, you know? Yeah, I know, Arav. It's going to be a sad day. Sonny is the equivalent of Trent to Madrid. Sonny, I will book your ticket to Madrid. I'm captain. Oh, God. What have you done to us, Sonny? What have you done to us? Corner for City. But damn, it's actually crazy though. When you watch City nowadays, there's no like fear factor. Or at least this season at least. They just look so much of a shadow of themselves and how they looked under Pep Guardiola. It's crazy. Crazy. Let's see about Marmoush. Yeah, let's see about Marmoush. Kamal, nice to see you in the building. Who says, Leo, I was not well today. I'm sorry to hear that, but I was not treated with a Liverpool win when I woke up. Heads up, there's a league title to be won. Absolutely. Absolutely. But Kamal, we will bounce back. We face West Ham at home up next. I'll change my Stop. Sonny, don't do it. Seriously, don't do it. Don't become a traitor, Sonny. Don't you do that to us. Wait, Southampton are officially relegated after today? Let me see. Is that true? Already? They're 100%? Oh, you're on the way back? Football guy on the way back from the Fulham game. You were there at Craven Cottage? To Plymouth. Had to say it was disappointing. We weren't at our best and we could have played way better, especially the first half. Football guy, I think in the second half, we were much, much better. Obviously, the dynamics were different since we were 2 goals down. But I do think it was a totally different game in the second half, you know? Luke Shaw is back. He's getting warmed up. Leo, KDB is the 3rd best midfielder of all time in the Prem. Only behind Stevie and Endo. Oh, come on, I love that. 3rd best midfielder of all time in the Prem. You really got me too. Because I was like, damn, I wonder who you're going to go for then apart from Stevie G. And then I read Endo. You really got me. Liverpool's the go. Nice to see you back in the building. Yeah, this game has not been highly entertaining so far, to say the least. The beginning minutes really were, but then, not so much. Shout out to you, Mason. Thank you for the support, Mason. You'll never walk alone. Right now, it's the Manchester derby, so Man United against Man City. Exactly, Henry. Best passer. I think you'd have to put David Beckham up there, but for me, KDB is the best I've seen. The best I've seen in the Prem. Thiago, though, special. Leo, how much do you see us spending in the summer? Yeah, I think it all depends on how many we sell, but I think it all depends on how many we sell. But a lot. Yes, Lapson. Yes, Lapson. Tuesday. Tuesday night we'll be live. The game's not been great, your guy. Really not been great. It's just crazy how much of a lack of quality there is from both sides. Like, just quality on that pitch. Oh my lord. These teams are not good. These teams are not good at all. Dream summer signing, Isaac or Alvarez. Isaac or Alvarez. Would I rather have Robinson or Kirkez at left back? Kirkez. Because he's still 21 years old and he's already performing at a high level in the Premier League. So his potential is incredible. Kamal says, Leo, my biggest pride as a young Liverpool fan is to tell people that a player of Thiago's quality played for my football club. I mean, yeah, when you talk about technically gifted, I'm not so sure it gets any better than Thiago. That's why when we were talking about the best passers the Premier League's ever seen, like Trent, like KDB, like David Beckham, even though I understand, Thiago wasn't fit. Oh, wow. Close there for Gundogan. Even though I understand Thiago wasn't fit often, technically, his passing, oh my lord, he could ping it to you anywhere on that football pitch. So he's got to be up there too. No, Sonny. Sonny. Says new profile picture, Leo. What do you think? Don't worry, I'm still a red over Real any day. My girl's becoming a Real Madrid fan, though. That is not funny. Sonny, it is not funny. If there wasn't this whole Trent saga going on, I could have been okay with it. But right now, it feels extra sensitive to be playing around with this. Seriously, guys, I want Sonny L right now in the building. This is no good. No Sonny. Garvin says, bro, is your girl Trent? Look at this. Nah, bro. Don't even. Nah, bro. We're not accepting this right now from you, Sonny. I don't even like the fact that the Real Madrid logo is up there in the chat. God. Nehru says low-key, the betrayal. Usually I never ask you guys to send L's in the chat, by the way. Never. That's the first time, I think, Sonny. You've made me do that. First time. Hey, Kaden. Nice to see you in the building. Gonna keep it for a while. Sonny, are you joking? Sonny. Don't do it. Caden, I just got bored of doing the predicted teams because Slot picks the same 11 almost every single match day. And so it just felt like robotic doing that every single time. And I wasn't having fun with it, that I'd rather just do different videos every single day. It's a lot more fun. You know what I mean? Because that's my favorite thing, for it to still feel spontaneous, and it felt robotic at that stage. You know? And less interesting anyways. It felt less interesting. Hasoon says, bro, as a Real Madrid fan, we will gladly keep our Carvajal and Vasquez. We don't want your Trent. You can keep him. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, Tash, I think you've looked sharper. I think United has been the better side. I definitely think United has been the better side in this first half. Really. I would say that confidently. Wait for Marmoush. Yeah, Marmoush has been quiet so far, to be fair. But so has De Bruyne. Like, KDB has been real quiet, too. Let's be real. Who are you guys gonna support though on oh no, there's someone with Trent in a Real Madrid shirt. Look, I'm sorry, Liverpool fans, I have to leave the club behind. Oh god. Danny Boy says don't support either team but always enjoy watching United lose. Come on City, says Danny Boy. Okay, but how about this question then? Garvit says this is KDB's final Manchester derby. Yeah. No, what would you guys say? Which team are you gonna support on Tuesday night for the big game, Arsenal Real Madrid? Which team? But also, City have looked really average. So, City have looked really average in this game so far. Bro, what's going on? Now, questionable 11 LFC has Everton as the logo. Nah, bro, what is going on? Bro, what is happening? Ronnie, I can't see. It's too small. What's your profile pic? Sonny, please come back to Liverpool, says Cloud.
The referee is indicating a minimum of 2 minutes added time.
Damn, Atletico scored in the last second of the game. They're just scraping by with some wins. If you had to bring back one player from the Klopp era, who would it be? It would be either Bobby Firmino or Sadio Mane. And how do you pick between those two? That's an impossible one. I would have to say either Sadio Mane or Bobby Firmino, but I can't pick. Bro, I can't. They're both insane. They're both so insane. After this stream ends, I'll have to go to sleep. Well, this stream is... No, I was gonna say, this game is making me want to fall asleep. Halftime whistle was blown, bro. This game makes you want to fall asleep. I expected better from both teams that have nothing to lose. I would think City would probably go for it because they're in a Champions League race. And then United have nothing to lose. So for them, it's just about vibes and like the pride of winning this derby. But that's not what I'm seeing. I know United have played a bit better. But man, the quality there is just so low. It's shocking, honestly. I knew it wouldn't be like prime City days or prime United days, but this is the Vicars. Okay, let me send a bingo link for those of you that want to play at halftime. The Vicar, I know you're always gonna be the first one to ask. You bingo addict. Bingo OG. Hold on, let me send the link. Here's the link. Guys, I'm pinning it too. Okay? I'll be right back. For those of you that want to join, the link is there. All right, all right. Sorry, I am back. I'm back, and I bet you guys are ready to play the bingo. So let me get it started for you guys. I see there's 30 of you guys waiting to play. Good luck to everybody that's playing. The game is starting in 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Anislav denied that tiredness is an issue for his side. Do you agree? Not really sure how Slot can say, we've shown many times this season that it's not a problem for us. It's still 0-0 at halftime. Damn. Scott Parker is 27 games undefeated with Burnley. Crazy. And yet they'll still probably suck him when he's in the Premier League when Burnley get promoted again. Big up LJ Football. Thank you, Luis Perez, for the super chat, who says, who do you think will win? I say City 2-0. I think with the balance of what we saw in the first half, United look more likely to win it. I don't know. But I'm probably going to go 1-1. Luis Perez, 1-1 in the end. Stop that, Sonny. Stop that, Sonny. Don't even, bro. Don't joke around like that. It's not funny. Seriously. That's the quote from Slot, by the way. I don't think any of the errors we made were related to us being tired. Sashi. Oh, mon bébé. Oh. My cat Sasha is just meowing right now, and he rarely does, so it means something must be wrong. Sashi, viens. Sacha. One slot. About not rotating his squad more post-match. Bonjour, Elena. Welcome back. I'm bringing back the Klopp era on FC. Ooh. Ooh. Can we do another round? Did any of you guys get bingos, by the way? Let me have a look. Did any of you guys get bingos? Let's have a look here. Nobody. But the Vicar, I see you got close. The Vicar, I see you got very, very close there. Let me send another link. If you guys want to play another quick bingo round before the second half kicks off, here you go. I'm sending the link. Yes, Miracle. Pourquoi penses-tu? Tom, I think it's this. We just weren't at it in the first half, and that cost us. When you concede 3 goals, you rarely win games, especially in the Premier League. So we can't just start switching on in second halves. It's just we can't keep doing that. You know what I mean? I think that's the biggest issue, and it's not a new issue for us this season. You know, we've seen time and time again when we've had to have miracles in second halves, basically. You know. All right, guys. Second half is about to kick off. I see Marmouche. Marmouche is getting warmed up. I do think, especially from City, we're going to see a different kind of performance in the second half. Different kind of performance in the second half. It's still 0-0 right now, but United were the better team in the first half. There we go, you guys. Second half has officially kicked off. Let me bring the crowd noise back in. I want to hear what your second half predictions are for this game. I'm going for 1-1 personally, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think is going to happen here in the second half. Already a yellow card for Bernardo Silva, guys. So we're starting with some action. We're starting with some action. Oh, United. Crossed. Oh, it's straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper. Brother Alinus, nice to see you in the building. Yeah, Alinus, I was just preparing a post match. It was Anislot's post match. Let me show you what he was saying. He was saying that tiredness isn't an issue at all in this Liverpool team, which is what many of us felt was the issue at full time. And he's come out and said that that's never been an issue this season. That was Arne Slot post-match. What'd you make of the game, Alinas? What'd you make of the game? Start the bingo? I got you. Alinas just wants to play the bingo. I got you. Okay. I just got it started now, okay? I wanted to make sure everybody got to join. Yeah, but don't you think you can be mentally exhausted? That's a thing too, to be mentally exhausted. Of course, here, while we play in invisible players, of course we can't do more. And we expect from Kaiser to do more than Salah in 10 minutes. But do you think, what do you think the overall reason for our drop-off in the last 3 to 4 games? Alinos, what do you think is the main... Trent, wait for me. Go, Naldo. Nice to see you in the building. Nice to see you in the building. I think there could be a chance. I think there could be a chance of Frimpong joining. It all depends whether that's the type of right back that Anislot wants. But definitely, I do think we will sign a right back this summer because even as good as Connor Bradley is, and we saw again how good he was today, he does have that injury record, and we can't just be dependent on Connor Bradley right away like that, you know? Given he's, still just 21 years old as well, so, yeah. I do think that's a position we'll have to strengthen in, you know? Olivia Evans! Olivia Evans, nice to see you in the building. Can you please tell me it's a joke when Sonny says that you're starting to like Real Madrid, the club? Please tell me it's a joke. Please. Hey Platon, nice to see you in the building. Hey Robert LFC, what's good? Do you think United Spurs will be relegated this season? No, I think they'll be able to stay up. Because look, even United look promising in this performance. I think United will stay up, seriously. And same with Spurs, like... Oh, United are in the box. Oh my lord, what a header. Oh no, wait, it was a foul? Still, United look more likely to score. Leo, what went wrong in the Fulham game? I didn't see it, Platon. A whole lot of things, but I'd say the main thing is we just seem like we switch off, especially in first halves. And when you concede 3 goals in a half, you make it very, very difficult for yourself to win a game, you know? Like my pre-match prediction was 2-1 win for Liverpool. Part of that is like I always think we're going to have the quality to score goals, which we did. We scored 2 goals. But when you concede 3, you don't deserve to come away with anything, you know? And that's the problem. We just switched off defensively for... Yeah, we conceded those 3 goals in 14 minutes. That costs you. You can't do that if you want to win football games. You know what I mean? You can't. Shout out to you, Nen, but right now we don't need more mods. But big up to you, Nen. 461. Were you playing the bingo? Johnny says Liverpool losing today really makes me disappointed. I understand, bro. I understand, but you gotta keep perspective that we're still top of the league. You gotta keep that perspective. Saka fan says we'll be top of the league soon. We have the best winger in the world. Shout out to you, Darko. Yeah, I forgot we were ahead by 11 points. How could you forget that we're ahead by 11 points? Okay, good. That's a foul. Clear foul there. Slots LFC says we need to buy a right back and a left back. Kirkez and Frimpong or Robinson and Hincapi. Yeah, we will sign. Or even Jorel Hato, who can play center back and left back. But yeah, we need a starting left back. We need a starting left back. That's the thing. You know? Bro, I can't be the only one that thinks Harvey Elliott should play more.
Substitution for Manchester City, replacing the 47 Phil Foden.
Foden's coming off for City. Phil Foden's coming off for City. Something is happening with Salah, Gakpo, and Szoboszlai. Last games, we were a lot worse. Sobo has some good moments. Half of the team is playing bad. Maybe it's because they're tired. Well, he doesn't think it's because they're tired. Maybe it's also there's a lot less riding on the season, maybe. You know, in terms of we expect Arsenal to keep dropping points, so we don't have to be on our toes like we've had to be in previous seasons. You know what I mean? To mentally switch off a little bit. Robert LFC, I think Barca might win the Champions League too. They're playing some beautiful football this season. Although I did watch the game last night, Barca Real Betis, and they struggled. They did. Big up, Olivia. I much prefer your profile picture, Olivia, to Sonny. I do not like Olivia. I do not like Sonny's profile pic. Who said, should I support Liverpool with Sonny, Leo? I'll be honest, I wouldn't mind going to Real Madrid. No. Olivia, please trust me. You will see in the building here, and I can explain any questions you have about Liverpool. I mean, so could Sonny, that Liverpool is the most special club. And Real Madrid is not it. It's not it. If anything, if you want to support a club in Madrid, support Atletico Madrid. Talk about passion. Crazy. Support Atletico. But what I will say is Madrid is definitely a nice city to visit. So if you want to visit with Sonny, visit, but don't visit the Santiago Bernabeu, please. No. It's a no. Much better to go to Liverpool and visit Anfield, okay? Visit the Liverpool Museum, the whole lot. You can visit the Beatles Museum. It's great. Or you know what? You could also just go to Barca. But yeah, a lot of cities in Spain honestly are incredible. My favorite might be San Sebastian, honestly. I don't know if any of you guys have been to San Sebastian, but I fell in love with that place when I went. And I went to a Bilbao game, Athletic Bilbao. And the atmosphere was unreal. Olivia? Yeah, you have a good point. We see already we need to stay focused till last game. Exactly. I really think, like, because a lot of people are like, oh, but they're so professional, they couldn't think that way, Alinos. But at the end of the day, they're human. And even for us, it feels like every game isn't a must-win, which in usual title races, look at Barca Real Madrid. It feels like every weekend they should be winning. It doesn't feel like that for us this season. It just feels like every week Arsenal will drop more points, and that doesn't keep us on our toes in the same way. And you know how the Premier League is all about the smallest of margins, you know? But I'm sure it's a whole set of things. It's not just one, you know? Who do I think's been the better team? Surprisingly, Ashwini, I would say Man United. I really think United have looked more dangerous on the attack. And I can't remember Onana making any... I don't know. I feel like City have caused absolutely no threat in this game. And I'm just surprised about that. I'm really surprised about that, you know? Robert LSC says, dude, I went to Barcelona Girona 4-1. Oh, that's unreal. What do you think about Van Dijk's performance against Fulham? Not at his best, for sure. But same with Salah. This is why I wasn't too critical. Our two best players this season, George, were two of the players that really didn't perform today, right? Virgil and Salah. For me, those are our top two players this season, and they really didn't show up today. But that's life. You have off days. You know what I mean? That's a handball? Bro, I think that might be a penalty for United. Because his body was on the ground and it touched his arm in an unnatural position. Guys, VAR is going to have a look at it. I think that could potentially be a penalty. We had a great year and we need to win it. We got a lot of luck. Arsenal, City, United, Chelsea, Spurs, they were all bad. Arsenal is okay, but they're not the same Arsenal from even last season. Yeah. Guys, do you think that might have been a pen? Because that did not look like a natural position to be in from Ruben Diaz. Look. Oh, never mind. It doesn't even touch it. Wow, he did so well. Bro, credit to Ruben Diaz. Because he fell to the ground and he managed for it to not touch his arm. And it touched his chest. Bro, that is... Wow. I'm really impressed by that. Like, body coordination from Ruben Diaz there. Rafinha is going to get the Ballon d'Or. It depends. Football guy. Because if Real Madrid win the Champions League and Mbappe, for example, scored 2 goals in the Champions League final, I think that makes him the favorite for the Ballon d'Or. You know how much like a single game can define that individual trophy. Ooh, Alvarez. Alvarez scored again today. Bro, we need to get him this summer. Even Stevie Wonder could see we're tired. Oh, God. Damn, need to move in the living room. I watch you in the kitchen, but I have the TV in the living room. Yeah, Alinos, this game is heating up now. I think both teams will just go for it, which is great. Are you eating though, Alinos? Because I'm starting to get a hunger. When you said kitchen, that made me start to get hungry because I'm thinking about a meal. I don't know why I'm thinking about Indian food right now, but... Miracle, I think it's a tick of mine. Oh! Chance for City. And Onana makes the save from the free kick. That was a decent free kick from Marmoush, but pretty comfortable save. Questionable 11 LFC says, Sonny, can I steal your girl? Oh God, the rivalry keeps rising. Sonny, the rivalry keeps rising. Leo, I will change Olivia's profile picture to Real Madrid. Stop. Olivia, did you hear what I said? An hour ago, Sunil Chetri scored a Van Persie diving header in the Wow. What a legend. What a legend. We all love Indian food, says Saka fan. Oh God. I miss Indian food right now. So much. Alino says, I have a laptop in the kitchen and I stay here because I only smoke here. What do you think about United and City next year? They will be back? I think United not next season. Like, they'll need a lot more time to, like, challenge or, like, properly be a really tough team. But City, it's hard to say. I feel like Arsenal, for me, are the team that are most likely to win the Premier League next season as things stand. Just because Man City are going to have to go through a major rebuild. So many of their legs just look gone. Whereas Arsenal, I don't think they're far away from competing like from winning the Premier League. If they sign a top striker, and to be fair, they have struggled with a lot of injuries this season. If they sign a top striker and they sign one or two more players on top of it, they could have that killer next season, and I think that changes everything for Arsenal. I really do. That's more the team that I think will be back. I don't want you, says Olivia. Oh God, what is going on? Oh, meat pancake sounds so good. Now I'm so hungry all of a sudden. Yeah, that's it, Alinos. And then I think Arsenal don't need a rebuild. Like I said, I think they've been so unlucky with injuries this season. So if they keep their players fit next season and they add 2 to 3 players, they're going to be an even tougher team to face. Samin says Slot is saying he doesn't regret not rotating. He's saying that it has nothing to do with the problem. I mean, he does know better than us. Maybe it's more of a mentality issue, Samin. It could be more of a mentality issue, like I was saying before. But that's worrying too. Alina says, I just ate some pork steak. Oh my God, with onion potatoes. With paprika on them. They're so good, Leo. I'll send you some. Oh, God. You're getting me stressed. Look, now Sakafin is trying to get Olivia to support Arsenal. What is going on? Sonny, what are you doing to us here? Well, Oliver, I think it was completely fair. Like, we weren't good enough. We deserved to lose. When you concede 3 goals in the space of 14 minutes... you're throwing away the game. That's just the reality. The reason why I think we have been so successful in the Premier League this season, only losing once before this, was how solid we've been. How have City not scored there? Oh. It is, I think, how good, yeah, we've been this season is due to our defensive record to a large part. We haven't conceded that many goals. So today, I think that was unlike us to just concede 3 goals like that and throw it away, you know? Hi, Fennon. Thank you for the support. Leo, what's your favorite Indian food? Any curry. Just like curry with dal, with naan, with rice, the whole lot. I'm obsessed. Lots of different curries I love. It's too good, bro. Olivia, support Everton. Oh, God. Arsenal's an interesting option, you know. No, I don't know. No. This is the only option. This right here is the only option there is. You see that? That's the only one. There's only one out there. That's it. It's that simple. What's up, kilograms? Miyapan says, hey, cheer up, Leo. Madrid, Barca, Arsenal, and Liverpool. All of us dropped points at the weekend. Yeah, that's crazy. It's been a weird weekend. Well, City could still win a trophy, to be fair. Could still win the FA Cup. Oh! Oh my God, that was close for Ugarte. Oh my God, that was close for Ugarte. What an attempt that was on a half volley. Olivia, come to Liverpool. Wow, look at that hit from Ugarte. Actually, it wasn't that close. Amarin is bringing on Xerxes and Mason Mount. Remember how we were pushing to sign Mason Mount too? I wonder how many Champions League trophies Arsenal have. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's getting heated in the building. It's getting heated. Well, look at this beautiful man. Olivia. Stevie G. The best hairline in the world. He has the best hairline in the world. And he helped us win a Champions League title. And we are the most successful club in England. Oh god, guys, stop talking about curries. You're making me too hungry, Alinas. Don't do it. Don't do it. Football guy says you'd think Liverpool would flop after Klopp left, but we needed a change. Slot has fitted really well into our playstyle, and people are clowning him for keeping the same lineup 2 seasons ago. We were 6th. No, he's done an insane job. Insane job. Leo's Goals is back in the building. Favorite food is Indian food. That's my favorite in the world. Number 1.
Substitutions for Manchester City, placing Haiti in Guzman to attend Jabrila. Replacing the touch-flying Nico O'Reilly for the 82, Rico Lewis.
Invisible Duo was good. Ooh, you'll like it, I bet. Romanian food. We have a lot. What's your favorite? If I had to taste one Romanian dish, what would you say, Alinos? I love all the Indian curries. God, you guys are terrible. I'm now starving. I wasn't even hungry 15 minutes ago, and now I feel like I could eat so much. Oh, God. I just joined and still 0-0. Yup. Still 0-0. After what, 75 minutes? Oh. Shout out to you, Man City. That's a foul. Yep. That's probably going to be a yellow. It's going to be a yellow. Yep. Hey, DC Magic. What changes would you like to see in the starting lineup against West Ham? I want to see Chiesa and Harvey Elliott start. For those two, need to start. Harvey Elliott and Chiesa. The same two. Big up Joe Tapper, Cardiff City fan. How's your season going, by the way? I used to follow Cardiff when you had the Icelandic captain back in the day. Icelandic captain. Connor Bradley is class. It was so good to see him back in the team. Oh, Eric Cantona's at the game. Damn. Legend. Cantona. Big up Man City. Thank you. Adinos, did you watch the Frank's live? How did he seem like he was high in spirits even after the loss, or really frustrated? Not the best, you're 19th. Oh god, I'm sorry. No. Try michi with mustard and bread. You'll love it. But warm rom, the barbecue, one of Romanian's national food. Oh, barbecue sounds incredible. Great to know you were a bluebird. Sunny, oh god. Oh god. Corner for United. Shout out to you, Celtic Glasgow in the building. He's going crazy when we lose. Franchino. Oh. When we lose, but even when we're 11 points clear? Damn. Platon, I don't think it's exactly the same mentality. I think that it's quite different from Klopp. But I think the fundamentals are similar to Klopp. But then the way we play, I don't think it's similar to Klopp. I think it's much calmer in intensity. Stewart, I don't think Slot is thinking too much about limelight, Klopp, this and that. I think he just is thinking about how can I win football matches for Liverpool. That's it. And if there's some players that he thinks are not good enough, he's not going to be afraid to just tell them to move on. And most players will have suitors in the summer, you know? So, yeah, I don't think he's too fussed about that. He just wants to win, you know? Oh, yes, Alinos. Yes. The only thing, Alinos, is the problem is if he doesn't get those subs naturally, people will come for like once, and then they won't come for any of the other live shows. That's the problem, Alinos. He needs people, like subscribers, that will tune in for his shows. You know what I mean? That's the problem. Like, that's what I noticed from the last shout-out, at least. But it would be nice as a surprise. Alinos, on like his birthday or something, to surprise him with another shout-out. And have him on the channel. Casemiro goes down way too easily there. All the United fans are asking for a pen, but nah, that's definitely not a pen. That can't be a pen. Which player do I make it? Platon, make it Connor Bradley. Our boy Connor Bradley. Bearded Connor Bradley. That's who we want to see. I want United to win, so hydrate. I'm going to hydrate for a winner. Look, Olivia says, I'm not interested in anyone here. I only want Sonny. Now, look at that loyalty. You see that loyalty, Olivia? Can you teach that loyalty to Sonny and tell him that he's got to stay loyal to Liverpool? He has to stop having his eyes at looking at the distance at the Santiago Bernabeu. That's not okay. That's not okay. I know, Alinos, but that's why I love when I can to tune into his live streams. That's why I love it, because he has so much tradition in him, and there's so much we can learn from him, you know what I mean? Because he's been watching Liverpool for so long. For so long. Big up, Pierce. Thank you for your kind words. No, there's still about 10 minutes left in the game. 10 minutes. Even Leo's flirting. What? Man City, thank you. Says, yeah, I agreed so much when you said nobody is ready for a fully bearded Connor Bradley. And look what he went on to do. He came on today, got an assist right away. Is James at the game? Ashwini, I don't know actually. I don't know. I would think so. Yeah, I would think so. Me too. Alinas, me too. I have a lot of respect. Thank you, Robert. LFC, big up. Will be an absolute star. Celtic, he's already an absolute star today. When you're 21 years old and you have to step in for Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's elite, who's world class, and every single fan trusts you right away, and you have the pressure of it being Liverpool Football Club, you are a star. Connor Bradley is a young star in terms of every time he steps up on the pitch for us. I'm just like, wow, this kid not only has the ability, but the mentality is there where you just feel like he's going to give everything for you. And that's special. It's really special. Oh god, questionable 11 LFC, that's bad. That is very bad what you've done there. No, Alinos, I didn't hear about that. Is he good? Andre Ratio. He's a right back at Rayo Vallecano. No, I didn't see. Have you watched him play? Olivia says, Leo, when I have a baby, would it be weird to name it Leo? I just like the name. It wouldn't be after you. No, it wouldn't be weird. Leo's one of the most popular names. Leo's one of the most popular names in the world, so it wouldn't be at all. And I do have to say, I really like it. And one of the reasons Leo is a good name, I think, is because also wherever you move, Leo is a universal name that you can easily say, you know? He's good. Barca want him as well. He's cheap, like 20 mil. I love how Adidas nowadays saying, oh, players 20 million, that's cheap. Like, it's crazy the world we live in. Because I still remember years back when we signed Stuart Downing. I know he didn't end up becoming a legend, but remember we signed Stuart Downing for 20 million pounds. And I remember back then it felt like so much money. And everybody was like, damn, we really spent 20 million on him? And nowadays, look, for a right back, we say, oh, 20 million, that's nothing. You know, like, it's crazy. Alido says, name your kid Leo after Leo's goals. Oh my god. Apollo? I like Apollo too. I do like it. I actually really like that name. Apollo. Yeah, I like it a lot. Xerxes, and I do think it's more unique than Leo. United piling on the pressure. Xerxes with a shot, but it's blocked by Ruben Diaz. Or Guardiol. One of the two. Who's your favorite other team than Liverpool? I don't really have one. Celtic. Otherwise, it's national team, so it's France or Iceland. Nowadays, prices are crazy, and it's not fair. I mean, shirt prices going up, tickets as well. They're getting more and more money. Football is there because of fans. We need to respect more. I completely agree. And you know, one of the things I did really like about COVID is I think it reminded everyone as to how important the fans are, because we would watch football games. Remember when COVID started to play games but without fans? It was so miserable to watch. Like, there was just no point in watching. Like, in the beginning you had that buzz, remember when I think it was Dortmund that played the first game back, the Bundesliga. But then eventually it was like without fans, like the intensity was lower. It just felt like it mattered less. And I remember in that time I was like, wow, fans really do matter. It doesn't matter how advanced our tech gets. It doesn't matter how advanced the stadiums get. Without the fans, football truly is nothing. Really. Elena, I love the name Elena too. I know I know an Elena too that I used to work with. Omar? I like Omar. Like Omar Marmouche. I'm not pregnant, by the way, just thinking about names. I get it. I've done that too. You know, Olivia, my dream is to have kids one day, Olivia. And I've done that before as a game. I would just write down names. And one of the boy names that I love the most is Samuel. I love the name Samuel. Alina says, yeah, fans are everything, Leo. Imagine any sport without fans. Sponsors are there because of fans. Fans are the main thing in everything. But you're right, too, that more and more it feels like fans are forgotten, even though they are the heartbeat of it all. Nothing would work. Nothing would continue if the fans disappeared. Nothing. Ashwini says, who do you think is Man United's best player ever in history? Oof, that's tough. I don't know if I can answer that. Because I didn't properly watch their best generations and stuff. But I think Eric Cantona is up there. Eric Cantona, Wayne Rooney, Eric Cantona. Probably the two that came to mind first. Oh, really? But it's not spelled like that. Elena, the one I know is spelled with an E, not an A. Alright, 4 minutes of additional time. Sonny says, I hope you're not pregnant because you haven't told me. What is going on in the chat today? How, Sonny, you've ended up with a Real Madrid profile pic is not okay. What? I don't know what's going on. And now people are saying, help me get... Oh my god, what is going on? Yeah, 4 minutes. Leo, will Liverpool sell Chiesa? I think if we get a big offer in the summer. Otherwise, no. But I'd be so sad for him because he looked like he wanted to make it at Liverpool so bad. He looked like he wanted to succeed at Liverpool so bad. United on the counter. United on the counter. Xerxes. No foul on Marmouche. Chat became Tinder. Oh god. What is going on? I do not know what's going on here. Love from India. Oh, sharp. We were just talking about Indian food. Big up in the building. Thank you. Is Bella a good name? I like the name Bella too. Veggies, not so much. Sonny's getting jealous in the building. Sonny's getting jealous. What is going on? Come on, are we going to get one more chance in this game? Are we going to... I love how we've been talking about more about kids' names and food than we have about the Manchester Derby. That just tells you everything. That just tells you everything. Oh my god. No, Ashwini, next live is on Tuesday night for Arsenal Real Madrid. Ashwini, I'll be live with my friend Max, who's coming over for he's an Arsenal fan. So I guess we'll be for Arsenal on Tuesday night. Space from Macedonia, big up in the building. Leo, your two favorite foods are Indian and Brazilian. No. I think Indian and Italian food are my top two. Sorry, no disrespect to Brazil. I'm French and Icelandic, and I'm not putting either of my countries in the top two. That shows how I'm not that biased. I'm putting Italy. No, maybe Japan. Oh, I don't know. No, I'm putting Italy and India. Indian. Italian and Indian. 1 minute to go. I think it's been 50-50 this game now. I think it's been 50-50. United could get a last minute. Oh. I know, Alinos. Trust me, I love French food. I live here. But I still... In terms of joy that I've had, Italian food. Joys. Like, I make pasta all the time. I know, go 12. This has not been a good game. It's not been a good game. Unfortunately. I thought it would be because both teams, it felt like, didn't have much to lose. But that's it, guys. GG's. Full-time whistle is blown. And honestly, not that I cared that much about the end result or anything. I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed because, like I said, I thought they would just go for it. And we'd see goals, we'd see drama. But I think that what was the main, lesson from this is both teams lack so much quality. Both teams are probably going to have their biggest rebuilds this summer because they're both far off of it. Like, it's crazy because you'd think on paper there's so much quality on that pitch when you look at the names. But you don't see it in the performance. You really don't. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this live stream, for this day of double games that we got to watch. The Liverpool game obviously didn't go the way that we wanted, but as always, it really is a pleasure to watch it with you guys and for us to get to share those moments together. So thank you, guys, for being in the building. I hope next time I see you, Sonny, on Tuesday night, I hope you won't have that Real Madrid badge anymore. Okay? I gotta be real. But yeah, you guys, I'm off to dinner, with a family dinner, but I will see you guys very, very soon. I'll see you on Tuesday. For everybody, I hope you all have a beautiful start to your week as well. And I will see you guys very, very soon for some Champions League action. Do you know the restaurant Les Carpates? It's in Lille. Oh, I don't know it. I'm going to look it up. Les Carpates. Here, I'm going to save that, Alinos. Anyways, guys, have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your night. We will go again. Seriously, for anyone that's still down about the Liverpool result, please just take a step back. look at the perspective that we're still 11 points clear. Trust me, we will bounce back next week. West Ham at home, we will be a different team. And that's all I want to think about, because I don't want to think about anything negative on a Sunday night and the beginning of a week. So you guys have a beautiful rest of your night. I will see you guys very, very soon.